Hello, everyone. Hey, Grace. Hey, Ryan Bremer. Is Rocket Couch here? Hey, Rocket Couch. Oh, well, y'all, gonna give it a few minutes, see if anyone else rolls up in here. And before I get started tonight, oh boy, I know everyone sees the avatar. I haven't started the camera yet. Um, so, yeah, I may have made a mistake. May have made a lot of mistakes. So, it happens. Mistakes get made. But probably will be changing up the intro because that was really heartbreaking to see. So it's been a rough week since Sunday, since before the week even really started. It was a rough week. So oh yeah. It's it gets that way sometimes. Fish keeping is not easy sometimes. It happens. But oh, hang on one second, y'all. Give me 1 sec. All right, I'm back, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the camera, and we'll see how the snailies are doing because they're doing great. The snails are amazing. At least they're doing good. It's like, ooh, at least they're okay. At least they made it. Oh, where is the camera thing? There we go. Ooh. So, okay, let's go back to Saturday. Let's rewind a little bit. So, Saturday, I got some new toys. And I've got some new camera equipments. And this little gem is from Fish Nerd. And it's Dave's first replacement. um, and see, we got new little guys swimming with that. We can actually see the babies now, y'all. I do have some more tech stuff to play with. Squaw Bob was generous enough to send me some other stuff to play with, and I do have some more stuff that's going to be coming. Stuff to watch during the day, and then we can watch the fish tanks at night, kind of thing. So that's going to be coming pretty soon. I just have to learn to use all the other equipment first. Those are new babies. We have a lot of new babies in the tank right now. Let me see if I can coax them all out with a little bit of food, because they love the food. And I think I'm still on the 480, or yeah, the seven. No, I think I'm on the 720p. Yeah, I am on high definition on this one, so it's definitely a big upgrade from Dave. Um, I did. Oh, hang on. Let's get the food in there first. Okay, a little bit of food. I got some green beans for the snails to get them out. Yeah. And then we'll talk about what happened after Saturday's stream. So Saturday, when we were looking at the 20-gallon, the guppy children did make it. They made it. As far as I can tell, no one has been eaten in the tank. All the little babies are still there. Some of the older baby guppies are starting to get their tail colors in. I noticed that today. I was very pleased with that. So this tank is great. This tank is doing really good. I've got to get the duckweed out of it. I do need to get, you know what? I'm still learning how to use the camera situations on these. Let's see if I can move this over a little bit and get a better look at those babies, because the babies are all hanging out on right by the act pad. All right. I'm gonna dump them guys some green beans in just a minute. I gotta cool that down first. So You know what? Let me go cool the green beans down real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Get a little, hang on 1 second so I don't blast y'all out with the water on the sink. Yeah, we're gonna get the snails out in just a second because they are hiding. They're like, nope, we're hiding here. But the fish babies are all like, we're coming out. Once I get some green beans in there, everyone will be like, oh yeah, it's dinner time. We're totally coming out for that. Again, I should have been prepared for dinner, and I was not. Let's see if I can get a couple more in there. Oh, they found all the flake food finally. Now, if I can not knock over the camera while I do this. There we go. One of the snails will come and knock that green bean down. I'm pretty sure they will do that. And we might as well, do this for good measure. I'm still trying to. There we go. There we go. Okay. You know what? And this has been kind of helping the green issue here. The red seems to make it more green, and the blue makes it less green. What does the green do? Does the green help at all? No, the green just makes it more green. So, um, that. Here we go. No, maybe purple. There we go. Oh, it helps a little. I've got to get the duckweed off of the top. That's part of what I'm working on. Oh, I did eradicate the duckweed out of the 20-gallon. That's and there are no pest snails in the 20-gallon anymore. That's a victory. Like that's an accomplishment. I also killed everything else in the tank except for the plecos. I don't know how. I don't know. The tank crashed on me. I didn't personally do it. Something went wrong in the tank. So yeah. So victory for no pest snails and victory for no duckweed. I just don't have the skippias anymore, or the guppies that shouldn't have actually made it as long as they did anyway, because they were 20-cent feeders. But hey, plecos are great. They're doing fine. They're swimming around. They're happy as can be. Um, well, probably not. They're probably still sick. They're being treated right now with methylene blue, and the plants are okay. That's a plus. The plants made it. So yeah, lesson learned. Because it was okay. Saturday night, I did the live stream. Everything was fine. I had a little bit. I did a water change before the stream, and the tank was fine. Like it was fine. The next day, the tank went cloudy, and the next morning, uh, one of the fish had died. Or was it Sunday when one of the fish had died? I'm trying to remember, because also in the midst of all of this going down, the tank starting to crash, and me freaking out on the tank stuff, my husband, who has vascular disease, decides that one of his veins is gonna just, yeah, and he ended up having to go to the emergency room. So I'm stuck in the emergency room. The tank is doing whatever the tank is doing. By Monday morning, at least my husband was okay, but the tank was not. So, I mean, it is what it is, you know. But I did learn a lesson. I think I know what went wrong. I think I know why it went wrong now. A lot of things make sense now that did not make sense before. So I am still really sad. That was very heartbreaking, because at one point we thought like at least the Corys were going to make it that were in the tank, and they were fine. They perked up. They were swimming around. They were doing their normal thing, and then they weren't. So it was it was real rough. Let's see if we can get some of these snails coming down here. Come on, you guys. There's like food to be had, y'all. Like, let's have some food. Let's get y'all out there and put some shrimp pellets in. They like those too. Green beans and shrimp pellets. They'll be all over that. Just a minute. Hey, Juju. It's okay. I actually started a little bit ahead of time too. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Grace, it was hard. You know, it's like it's one thing when you accidentally feed some brine shrimp to your beta because your beta was hungry, but it's another thing when like the whole tank just goes Dave up, goes belly up. Well, Fish Nerd, I actually already sold you out on that one. I did. I did. Uh, Hopefully, I'm not going to spoil the surprise on this one, but I do have something coming next week. I don't know how good the editing on the video is going to be at all, because I'm still working on that. But I do have a surprise coming. Me and the kiddos are me and the kids are working on a project tomorrow. He does not have a new name yet, so we need to give him a name. So if anyone has an idea of what we should name the new camera, um, then after the stream tonight, after you do the whole like and subscribe and stuff, um, that everything, pop that in the comment section. I'm gonna go ahead and write Grace's name down for the pool, but yeah, and Juju's, but yeah, also pop it in the comment section, and I'm gonna be picking two names for cameras, so we'll get there, but we do need to. Monique, that's a good one. I do like Leroy. And so yeah, I was like, oh wait, is Killer Kitty a nickname? No, that's Beryl and Cat Ninja. They're both the Killer Kitties. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to play around with lights. I need to get the other set of lights up here to help with that until I get the feet out of here. But yeah, we got a new camera to name tonight, and then we can Well, okay, like if we have a Solomon, then that almost reminds me of like it's like we needed well we had a Dave, but we needed the Goliath, and I guess we could name the the surprise thing Goliath, and he could stand over Dave and be like, "I'm bigger than you." Oh yeah, Darth's tail got healed too. That's a plus. Oh well, I don't think Dave's got it in him to actually get to Goliath, so that would be like I couldn't recreate the David and Goliath story because I don't think Dave's got it in him anymore. He can barely stand. He's only got two legs now. One of his legs fell out. Like it was perfect timing because I Saturday I was gonna kind of do like a messing with the camera thing, but then one of the legs fell and we couldn't find it. So yeah, little Dave can't even stand it. He's like, I did all I could do. I'm done. It's like I'm out of here. I'm on permanent retirement. Yes, I'm pretty sure all those babies in the back belong to Darth, by the way. So we need to explain to him about fish support and you know, taking care of them babies and not trying to eat them. Don't chase the babies. Leave them babies alone. I kind of should see if the kids could make like a stop motion video of Dave standing on his two legs and then falling over. Boom. Well, if we keep watching, we might actually, you might actually get to, yeah, talk about those instructions because two of our female guppies are no longer pregnant. So, they're open for dating now. We're going to call it dating. Also, I have to talk to these little baby plecos here, y'all. Um, we have to let them know it's one thing to take snail back rides. It's another thing to ride the cords. Yeah, you know what? It's actually funny because they're actually all parasnailing in right now. I think they finally noticed the food's there. And there's like three of them above us, just right up there, like up there. And they're just like, we're not coming down. You're like, no, not going to happen. It's like I healed the Darth's tail. Darth's tail got healed. And then the tank crash of 2024 happened. And y'all should see the water in that tank. I'm gonna make a short of the tank later, but I've never been able to get that water so clear in my life. If they don't like what's for dinner, yeah, then they're just gonna have to do without. Like the kids are all coming. I don't know what's up with the adults. Maybe they're having date night. Okay. I was hoping some more of the little fishy babies would come out. There's like a bunch of them. Like we're only seeing like 3 or 4 of them at a time, but there are a whole bunch of those little guys in here right now. I really think the light on the other side of the tank is kind of blocked right now. Here they come. All the snails are finally coming. Sean's snail is showing off the fish foot, or the snail foot. Well, we all get that way sometimes. Even the snails get in a mood. Okay, be careful on your drive home, fish nerd. Stay safe out there. We may still be here by the time you get home. You just drive safe. They are. They're all in the mood to like get the food now. They're like, oh, dinner's here. They're like, the duckweed, that's okay, but now we're coming in for dinner. Now I just have to get the pest snails out of this tank without doing what I did to the other tank. Yeah, that would not be good. They do. That would be great if they did coordinated Ferris snail. Well, you got one of them. You got one of them to do it. Yeah, oh, I think here comes Sarge. I think Sarge is about to drop in and say hello, y'all. I think he may. Now that I've said something, he may be like, "No, now you don't get it. Now I'm not gonna do it because you wanted it too much." Sarge is making us wait for it. Well, as long as yeah. I can't even say synchronized snailing. Oh my goodness, I can't even talk right now, y'all. I give up. And I kind of think the snails want to move the driftwood because they keep going under there. And I know there's probably food under there. That's what the big deal is. They're like, we want the food. But I swear they're going to move it one day. I've seen them rocking and rolling. No, he's decided to take the long trip down. And the kids have started saying that I move like a snail now. It's like they blink and I'm gone. It's like, man, that's not even funny. That's hard. You're going the opposite way of the food, dude. Other way. Other way. And there's still a third snail up there. Buddy, you want to come eat the real food? Or are you just going to hang out up there all night? He's like, yeah, I'm not coming down. Now, okay, if I come back and they have a disco ball under that log and some curtains up and like, bass thumping in there, I'd be like, can I get an invite? Like, come on. It's like y'all are building clubs up in here now. I think they're celebrating that the assassins finally did their job. I don't know. I got nothing. Oh, all the babies are coming out now. Yeah, we got a lot of babies swimming around. A lot of babies everywhere. They're like, Mom and Dad's not looking. We can swim around. Woohoo! They make they make the snail version of Magic City in Atlanta. Also, another thing I found out is that I'm going to have to plug up all of the holes in my tank lid too. I had a snail escape, and it would have been fine if it wasn't just if it was a pest snail that just jumped out of the way. But no, 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 no. It wasn't a pest snail. It was a mystery snail that decided to just jump out the dang tank like, nobody's business. I got a breeder box going up there for the egg for the clutches, and hopefully we'll have baby snails in there in a couple of days because it looks like they're about ready to start coming out. Very excited about that. They keep teasing me up there. It's like every time it looks like one's gonna pair a snail up in the front, one goes in the back, and then yeah, and then they go the long way around. It's like, come on, y'all. But pretty soon, before we know it, all those babies are gonna be big babies. And hopefully we'll have a couple of little baby darts in there, showing off their little Darth fintails. So yeah, I was really surprised at how quickly we got the guppy babies. I was really surprised. Also, we got one little pleco dude here, right? And he's like super small. Like the other guys are getting so much bigger than him. And I'm like, what is going on with that? We got two plecos that are just like ginormous. I I think one is. I think one of those is a baby mystery snail. We've got like I'm like having a real hard time now because some of the ones that were the mystery snails that hatched out of the first clutch were dark footed and are yeah. I don't want to accidentally crush the wrong baby now, so I've got to get the all the small snails out of the tank. Yeah, they do hang on to the snail shells a lot, but it was really weird because one of the little tiny baby pleco was like hanging on to a Cory going for a ride the other day. I was like, "What are you doing? Why are you on the side of the Cory? Like, could you leave that guy alone? Like, what are you doing there?" Oh, Juju, their little tummies, they can hold those bites. I mean, he's like a little daredevil. He like grabs onto anything that moves and rides it. Like I'm going. It's like, nope, I'm totally taking. Oh, I know what that snail is up there doing. There's a green bean that didn't fall, and it is holding on to that green bean for dear life. I bet you he comes down with it in just a few minutes. That's gonna be hilarious. We got a snail on the side of the breeder box over here. Yep, there he goes with it. He just came down with the green bean. I was like, that's what you were hanging on to up there. That's why none of y'all were coming down to eat. You had food up there. Now we're like, oh, we're already here. We got it. We're good. Yeah, dude. Because Sarge and the other ones just decided to come down and eat everything else. They're like, I did wait to give them a big feed until tonight, too, because it's mostly just been flake and some veggie sticks for them. But they got the good stuff tonight. They got the green beans. Yeah, so he was like, and he's still holding on to it back there. He's like, I'm not letting go of this. He's got like two of them like snatched together. Like, nope, these are mine, buddy. Just saying. There we go. That actually sounds really good. Yeah, I do. And what is going on? Is that there's a big bubble somewhere. I don't know where it came from. Well, it's. I think it's actually the bubbles that are getting stuck under the breeder box and then all coming up, or it's the bubbles under the sponge filter. It's gurgling. It's like that is not a noise that I normally hear in here. That's real weird. Oh wow, like everyone's decided to come out and eat tonight. Which is good because I kind of needed to count heads here. Like, make sure we still have everyone. Yeah, because gooey butter cake is like, that is a pretty rich cake. Like, you can't even um, eat like a little square of that, and it's not like too much. And I love sweets. Like, I just can't eat like too much of that stuff. Like, too much, too sweet, too much sweet. Like sweet overload. Yeah, I really think it's coming from the break. That's really driving me kind of crazy. I gotta adjust the flow on that after the stream. I was like, I gotta fix that. Bring that down a notch. They'll be okay until I can move the bubblers. Yeah, I can believe that. Like, we don't have anyone. Like, it's not made a lot, but at truck stops, you can find those like pre-made gooey butter cakes. It's not a big Southern thing, which would be, it's just really weird because people in the South like sweet, like cobblers and stuff. So ooh, that's a lot of butter. Trying to look. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see like the babies, and there's some bigger than the other ones. There's one that just swam in the leaves in the front, and he's like a little baby guy. I think he was like the first baby we ever saw that Grace found during the windstream. And from what I can tell, he's got 2 black dots on his tail, and that's it. But he's getting his tail color in. And then we have the bigger baby that came with the group, but he's up at the tippity top swimming around. So I know it's not him. Yeah, I think I put the breeder box in the wrong spot. That's a bad idea. Oh well, I can move it. It's not a big deal. That's small in comparison. I think we only have like one more mama to have babies, and it looks like she's gonna have them anytime now. So hopefully, I don't. Hopefully, we won't have too many more because it's a lot of babies. That is. I haven't personally. Okay, I'm not going to confirm or deny any rumors. I have not seen Darth Vicious actually eat any babies, but I haven't not seen him eat any babies. I think we do. I think Sarge is on one snail and another snail is on Sarge. And yeah. One of the poor ivories back there is just trying to eat their green bean, and this other snail's just like wrapped their foot around them. It's like, come on, like let her eat at least, give her a minute, let her at least have dinner. Yeah, that's real funny. It is the breeder box, and one of the snails is up there making music with it now and catching the bubbles. Heck, I think Darth Fishius is even going up there for like spa day. Okay, so the next time I stream, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the. Oh no, that's not the light. I think it is. Okay, never mind. But I am gonna take the lights, put the lights up there that I can actually adjust the brightness on, and we'll see how that works with the brightness of everything. You know, gotta try stuff out. And until I get all the other things set up in like a regular schedule going, on Saturdays, I am going to, from about 8 p.m. to about midnight on Saturdays, I am going to put a live stream of this tank up. And it's not going to be a manned stream. It's just going to be the stream going of these. And then I have some more plans for other unmanned live streams. I've been wanting to get them going again for a while. I used to do them before when I had the shrimp tank and then the other 20-gallon. But I'm going to do that again. And we can watch the little guppies grow up, get video footage of that, you know, them grown. Because the other ones are like almost a week or two old now, and they're already a lot bigger. So, yeah, I'm going to do that every Saturday from 8 to midnight. And if you would like to wild out in that chat, you can totally wild out in that chat. Talk about anything you want to. It's an unmanned stream. Just be respectful is all I ask. You know, that's all I got with that. Because, I mean, I'm just, like I said, I'll be like at home doing stuff around the house, but I won't be sitting at the computer talking or chatting. I'm really excited to see the babies grow up because, you know, a lot of fishies we've got are pretty colorful. So hopefully we'll get some other pretty colorful ones. I found a couple of pink ones I want to get to add in here, you know, to see what we get along with the babies. It's just guppies can get out of control real quick, like real quick. But yeah. So yeah, I got to break down the 20-gallon tank and set up a new one. And I'm going to get on to that next week and get it cycling. I think I know where I made mistakes. Me and Fishner kind of figured out what happened and why it did what it did. And I will not be making that same mistake twice. I should not. From the way I set this tank up is different from the way I set the 20-gallon up. The type of soil I use is actually an aquatic soil. It's meant to be in an aquarium. It's not just soil I got out of my yard like the other one was. So that's kind of where the problem came in. And yeah, so, you know, start over, build back up, learn from those mistakes. But yeah, I have to clean that tank out and get it regoing. So that's going to be fun. And that's what I've been going through since Sunday. It was a lot to go through, like everything, but yep, build back better. That's all you can do is learn from your mistakes and redo it and not make them again. Which I'm really glad. I'm really glad that when I set the 29-gallon up, I had the aqua soil. It's not made to break down the same way as just regular soil will, because soil does what it's going to do. It's going to decompose, and that's what it did. And then, boom, it released gases, and the gases killed everything. And, I'll do it again, and I will set it up differently, and we will have a bigger, better tank. Finally decided to pair a snail. It's been like teasing me all night. He finally decided to do it. Thank you. Thank you, little snail. But yeah, so Saturday nights, we'll have the adventures of Darth and the snails coming. We can watch him, see if he actually does snack on babies or not. He probably will get frisky in this tank at some point. So, and when he does, it will get pointed out by someone. We are going to need a bigger boat. Absolutely. And, yeah, definitely going to need a bigger boat. So yeah, I now know why all the YouTubers that use soil in their tanks every 6 to 9 months tear those tanks down and rebuild them, because you kind of have to. Hiya, Squabble Bubbles. And I'm not sure if Sunday, I don't know if you were here for earlier, Squab, or not, but Sunday, I'm hopefully going to have a video ready. I'm still going to do my live stream, but I'm also going to try to release a video that day. And if I don't, it'll be Monday. But tomorrow, I am working on a project that you had sent me for outside. And me and the kids are going to film that tomorrow. And I'm going to start working on that video for Sunday, Monday at the latest. If anything, we'll watch the rough video Sunday on the live stream. And then the finished up video will go live Monday. Something like that. That's the timeline I'm working with. So I should be able to film this thing and get it edited in that amount of time. Yeah, I'm doing a little time crunch there. Like giving myself a deadline, schedule to do it. I know, isn't it? All right, y'all. I'm going to pack it in for tonight. And I will be back Sunday. Saturday, probably, like I said, Saturday from 8 to midnight, just the tank will be running. Unmanned live stream. And I'm going to try to leave 8 to midnight up on Saturday. Sunday, I'll be back. And then, yeah, that's about all I got going on for now. That's as far as I've gotten. But, I will be over on Grace's channel Thursday, hanging out in her chat over on Shenanigans. And I know Claire didn't stop by tonight, but she does true crime. And she's usually on Tuesdays and Fridays with Mrs. C and Sunday with Juju doing nothing. And I usually hang out in those chats, watching the nothing go down on Sundays. And true crime updates are, are really good if you like true crime. I know that's not everyone's bag, but if you like true crime, go hang out and see what Claire's doing because she does a lot of good work over there. All right, y'all. I'm gonna pack it in for the night. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a safe night and bye.